This just in, Smokey the Bear is a cokehead. Hello and welcome to this week's Here's Your Apology. I'm your host, Nate. Levi's right over here.
Yes.
What up, Levi?
What up?
What up, Big Papa?
So we're all on the same page about Kanye, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Then we can move on. Then we don't need to spend the whole episode talking about it. We're all on the same page.
You know and I know, and we're all in agreement.
Yeah. So now we can move on.
Yeah. Just now that we're all on the same page.
And I know we're all tired of talking about it.
Yeah.
So we won't talk about it.
No need, since we're on the same page.
That's right.
Love being on the same page.
We can literally talk about anything else. Like how I bought a Christmas tree yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. And it was snowing.
Levi bought a Christmas tree.
It snows like once a year here.
Yeah.
And it happened to be on the day that I went to chop your own tree. Tradition that my wife has had her whole life. I used to have a fake tree.
And now
up.
you have.
Yeah, now I get to be
what a wonderful gift.
I get to be the one on my hands and knees.
Yeah.
Cutting it down in the snow.
Because it's your wife's tradition.
Yeah.
My wife grew up doing this, so now I have to do this because her dad did this.
Exactly. But you
love the tree.
You have a fake tree.
I do.
So it's like pretend
because
Christmas.
My wife's father was considerate enough to leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not
she doesn't
establish
have
any traditions.
Yep, no nostalgia or anything. You know what I mean? Just plastic. These people.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, your tree doesn't even have like personal ornaments on it.
No. Nothing.
Like growing up, my tree was filled with like craft ornaments that we made.
Ugh.
Throughout our whole lives.
Oh, what are you trying
and
to have memories?
My wife's parents' tree is the exact same way.
Yeah.
And our tree is similar, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
No kids.
It's just like little.
It's like, oh, we traveled here. You know?
Yeah.
Like, a memory, you know?
A memory.
But most of them just match. They're just balls that match.
Just balls that match.
So now it's Christmas. You've had Christmas since before Thanksgiving. You guys had yours set up early.
Yeah, my wife asked me the day after Halloween to get the Christmas ornaments down, and I was able to put it off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Does she keep it up too, or does she take it down once Christmas is over? Because that makes a difference.
She keeps it up through New Year.
Okay.
And then
I guess that's acceptable. But if you want them up a month early,
yeah,
I want them down the day after Christmas.
Yeah, the day after.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Christmas is over, it's like these lights do suck, kind of. You know?
Yeah, they're less magical. It's more like
annoying.
I can see the green wire. It doesn't really match the color of the tree.
Yeah. Or my walls. It's kind of like,
yeah.
But December 24th, there's magic in that tree.
That's right.
Yeah.
The twinkle.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 25th, you wake up Christmas morning. Oh my gosh. It's like
you're cleaning up wrapping paper and you're like, why stop here? We got all the hands. Let's like start taking down some of these decorations.
On Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Christmas morning, we took down all the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, because
morning tradition.
Had the whole family came over. So, many hands make light work, as they say.
Everybody grab a light string.
Yeah.
And pull. Do you prefer... So you grew up with a fake tree.
Yeah.
You got a real tree.
Yep. Every year now.
Yep. Every
real
year.
Tree. Gotta go cut it down.
Yep.
It's become fun.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you prefer the real tree over the fake tree?
I don't have a preference. I know that people who grew up with the real tree have a hardline preference, like,
Yeah.
Nice fake tree.
Yeah.
You know, they're real judgmental.
Yeah.
The people who grew up with the real trees.
Yeah.
But we're in the Northwest, so like I think about people who live anywhere else.
Yeah.
Where these types of trees don't just grow. Like there's farms out here. You just go pick one out and that's their sole purpose of the farm.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas tree farm. But,
right.
But you think in like Georgia they have Christmas tree farms? Where do their trees come from?
In Georgia?
Yeah.
They're all peach trees.
What's their Christmas tree?
Oh, you gotta.
They have to import them from places like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like.
There's no Christmas tree farms.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
Took the long way, but yeah.
Yeah, so like it's a thing that we can only do here. And otherwise, in most places, it seems like makes more sense to have a fake tree.
Yeah.
Because there aren't just trees growing year round for Christmas.
Yeah,
you know?
That's a good point.
How much do you think a natural tree costs in a place like that?
Oh, man.
It's got to be a lot. Like, yeah.
It's
like tens, at least.
Tens of dollars.
No, because they're like $50 here.
Are you serious?
For a freshie.
$50?
Yes. So what do you think is what's the import price, the marked up price, you know?
Yeah, probably 75 to 100.
Yeah.
At least.
They got to truck them in from some nearby state.
Yeah, you got to have some guy fucking smuggle them into Georgia.
Yeah.
Smuggling Christmas trees.
Yeah, get some.
You got to have a coyote, a Christmas tree coyote.
Get some burn barrels, set it up in your trailer park, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, slang some Christmas trees.
One gets stopped by a sheriff.
So
this ain't hay.
Yeah.
Kicks over a bale, sees a pile of Christmas trees. Get the fuck out of the truck.
Yeah. Not in our county.
Not here.
But because we're in the Northwest and all of that, because it is possible to go cut your own Christmas tree down from a Christmas tree farm, it has been fun to do it.
Well, that sounds fun.
Even though I don't mind a fake tree. I like the ease.
You get coffee.
I like the perfection.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for perfect when I'm out there looking for a tree.
Because you're hunting. You really are hunting.
Yeah. I'm like.
Christmas tree
I'm like,
hunting.
I've almost decided on a tree. And then I'm like,
it's not
second thought, nah.
Yeah.
Let's keep looking. I'm going to spend another 30 minutes out here till we find the right one.
Yeah.
So we got a good one. I'm happy with it.
That's awesome. Straight. Is it
straight and narrow?
It is straight. That's
and it
confirmed.
has like perfect shape, you know?
Yeah.
There's not like weird stuff hanging out or
right.
And like it's a noble. I don't know anything about Christmas trees, but people who know about
it sounds like you do.
People who
you
know
just
about
rattled off noble.
People who know about Christmas trees will know.
Oh, Douglas fir.
The noble. At the top, the branches can get a little sparse.
Ooh.
And it starts to, you see the middle part a lot more. But
the cock.
But a good
as
one.
we call it in the biz.
But a good one, and the one that we got has a good, consistent branch
separation.
Yes.
That's really important when you're picking a live tree. It's the branch separation.
Yep. And strength for ornaments, hanging ornaments.
Oh, yeah, strength.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't take that into consideration when hunting.
No, because there's Christmas fluffy ones that are perfect shape, but they're easy perfect shape. They don't hold ornaments.
Yeah. They are the gays of the Christmas tree world. That's what they say. I mean, they look beautiful, just not strong enough to hold an ornament.
Well, let's get into our first subject of the day, evening, morning, whenever you're listening to this.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
There's a movie coming out called Cocaine Bear. Have you seen the trailer for this?
I have seen the trailer for this.
And it's based on a true story.
Beautiful story.
And by based on based on a true story, I mean it's very mildly based on a true story.
100%. This could be a documentary.
Yeah.
That's how close it is.
But I like what they did with the premise. It was like, here's a real event. Now, how do we make it entertaining and interesting? basically,
Yeah.
what happened in real life is a bear ate a bunch of cocaine that it found out in nature because some drug running pilot dropped it from the plane.
Right.
And it died. And they found the bear while they were looking for the drugs. So they were looking for the drugs because they knew that they got dropped, and they found the dead bear next to a bunch of empty cocaine wrappers.
And 3 white girls.
Yes. And the movie is about a bear that gets a hold of the cocaine and then goes on a rampage and starts killing people, as it should be.
Yeah, if you're on cocaine and you're a fucking bear,
A wild animal. And I'm just wondering,
have some fun.
how did it take us this long to get to animal on drugs? Like, as far as like a movie premise. Like, how have we just now gotten to the like, oh, wild animal gets like a heavy drug, hard drug.
Like a hard
and
drug.
starts killing people, you know?
Yeah. I think
How do we not have a Planet of the Apes on drugs yet?
yeah. Oh man, could you imagine? I guess
It's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's
Could
in
you
the
imagine
chamber.
a fucking chimpanzee on meth?
I can't imagine. I don't even know what it does to a human being.
Meth monkey.
I can imagine what it does to a monkey.
Oh, dude. It would rip your fucking nuts off so easy. Because that's what they go for. They go for the balls.
I mean,
I learned that from Steve Irwin.
that's
Chimps go for the
violent.
balls. Steve Irwin. No, but like to see a gorilla on fucking opiates would be pretty funny.
They would just go. I feel like most
Opiates, you would just
most
like,
drugs they'll just fall asleep.
yeah,
I feel like yeah.
But
They'll
meth,
just be like,
what a gorilla on methamphetamine.
yeah. It's got to be uppers. If you want a good movie, it has to be uppers.
You don't want a gorilla on ecstasy though.
Like a cheetah
Ugh.
on heroin, just gonna fall asleep.
Oh, you could cuddle with it. That'd be awesome. It's gonna die, but that would be such a fun experience to cuddle with the cheetah.
Yeah, it
before
seems like
died.
it feels like monkeys, bears, maybe like a rhino or like elephant type of sized animal are the scariest on cocaine or like a drug.
What about tarantulas? A tarantula on fucking meth?
Do tarantulas spin webs?
I don't know. Oh fuck!
Because
man.
they've done this experiment with spiders where they give them different drugs, and their nests or their webs look different depending on the drug they took.
Oh really? Like a
Yeah.
different pattern?
Yeah, they've done it with spiders. Have you haven't seen that?
No.
Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah. NASA did it. Then why the fuck
So here's
aren't they supposed to
normal.
be trying to like go back to the moon or something?
Here's ecstasy. It's hard to see. There's LSD,
Whew.
marijuana. I mean, the marijuana one looks like a haunted mansion style.
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of actually cool.
That's a lazy ass spider though.
Yeah.
Because look at the one in the upper left. It's like all beautiful and intricate, whatever drug that is. And then you go to the pot one, and it's
That's
like
the
all
original.
fucking-
Upper left is normal.
Oh yeah, it's like beautiful and intricate, and then the one on marijuana is like fucking.
All
it'll,
lazy.
It'll
It's
do.
like
It'll do.
meh. Yeah.
Like I'll just fucking chill, man. Who needs a full web anyway? I only sit in this little part.
So if a tarantula
Mm-hmm.
was on drugs,
Yeah.
if they spin webs, I would just imagine them doing a lot of web spinning.
Tons of web spinning.
Yeah, which not too scary. You
No,
know?
but
it's
what
not
if
like
it-
a bear on cocaine
No, not.
or a chimp on cocaine.
Oh fuck. What would you rather be trapped in the room with?
What, a spider on cocaine?
No,
or
no. A chimp or a bear.
a bear.
Yeah.
They don't have opposable thumbs. They can't rip anything. They can just scratch and claw, you know.
Oh, dude, they
Can't like grab and like you know?
Yeah, just
like
rip your jaw off.
or like grab your ears and just like
Oh, yeah.
imagine a monkey on cocaine just like gets on you and just like rips your ears off.
Oh, that's the shit that they do, dude.
Yeah, they're just
mean.
gonna
they
grab
bite your nose off your face.
They're just gonna grab like the small appendages and just like yank it.
Yeah,
as hard as they can.
Your balls are coming off.
100%.
Like they were made of Velcro.
100%. Like they're not gonna be like punching you, try to break your bones or anything. They're like, what? Let me see how much of this I can rip all at once. The movie is directed by Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth fucking Banks. Shout out.
You know, I'm happy to see a woman director do something that's like
ballsy.
Yeah. It's like a genre that she wouldn't even act in this movie. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no spot for her.
But she's willing to direct this kind of movie, like a slasher movie.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't expect this from a woman director. You expect something like Juno.
Yeah.
The story of a pregnant teenager, you know?
Elliot Page.
And I've always respected yeah. Yeah. That movie did not age well.
I mean, it did. She didn't.
Yeah, something didn't age well in that scenario.
Anyway, best of luck to that young fella.
But
I'm trying to say.
Elizabeth Banks, I've always respected. Like back when I had a Twitter, I followed her on Twitter, and like I've always kind of liked the roles she's gotten or picked, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that she's the one to do this.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
This is one of those movies that's gonna be like, probably. This is my guess. It's gonna be so bad that it's good type of situation, like a Sharknado.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's just based on the title and premise. It depends what direction they end up taking it. Like, is it gonna be kind of humorous, or is it gonna be like, no, this is serious?
Have you seen?
This is based on a true events.
Yeah, yeah.
Know?
Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah. It looks more like a Sharknado vibe.
It looks funny.
Yeah, I know, and I hope it is. I think if it is, it'll be what people go in expecting.
Yeah,
and then they'll get what they wanted from it. You know.
Yeah. If it bombs, Elizabeth Banks should never work again.
No woman should ever direct a movie again.
No, she will ruin...
Leave the animal gore movies to the men.
The professionals, the ones who thought of it.
Yeah. The ones who wake up thinking,
yeah,
what would happen if a bear did cocaine?
Yeah.
Could I take a gorilla? Could I take a chimpanzee? Could I take
a bear?
Could I take a chimpanzee on cocaine? Those aren't feminine thoughts.
No.
Those are not female thoughts. No. I'm happy that you got the chance to direct this movie. I know you didn't come up with the premise. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And even if you did, it was a man who gave the bear cocaine.
Yep. The guy... I don't know if this was on the same trip or not, but the drug smuggler dude crashed and died. And so that's how they know who pushed the drugs out.
Right.
Because it was this guy's route or whatever.
Yeah, and he was dead.
He had the key to the plane in his pocket when they found his body. And so he was a drug smuggler. And then they went looking for the drugs. So they weren't looking for they didn't just find the bear. They went looking for the drugs and then found the bear next to the drugs. And that's how they knew. And they said that
That's crazy.
3 grams of it had been absorbed into its bloodstream, but a bunch of it must have been into its digestive system that wasn't in its bloodstream. So overdose on cocaine. That has to be one of the worst deaths ever.
Really?
I don't know. It's an upper. You're just get really happy, really.
Yeah.
And then how do you die from that? Probably a seizure. It's probably an epileptic response. You're probably up, super happy, super,
and then lights out,
feel good, and then you're just
yeah.
Your eyes roll back in their head. You swallow your tongue, and then next thing you know, you're dead.
Yeah, but you don't remember. You're swallowing your tongue.
At least with a downer, you just kind of fall asleep.
That sounds
I can't imagine being awake for the whole death.
I can't imagine. If I weigh the two things, overdosing on an upper or downer, falling asleep sounds stupid. It sounds so stupid. I want to be max happy before I go.
Yeah, you're still max happy.
Lights out.
Downers still get you to max happy.
They call them downers, Levi.
Yeah, it's like a piece. You know, like you glide into it peacefully, or you go,
Wait, do uppers make you terrified? I thought they would be like
anxiety,
a party, and then like, lights out.
No, it's like your heart's beating so fast that it just explodes, and you're conscious and awake for the whole thing.
That'd be tight.
And you want to be tough, sure. You know, you want to be awake for that.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
No, because I think
you're trying to be macho right now. I think you're just trying to be tough.
Wait, how is that? Like, how is that macho? Overdosing
I would overdose on an upper so that way I gotta be awake and like experience my
dude.
Death
if I'm
the whole
overdosing
time.
on anything,
because I'm
it's
so
Nutella.
Macho. But if you overdose on a downer, you just fall asleep and it's peaceful.
It's not peaceful. It sounds scary.
It's more peaceful than being awake for your death.
Dude, if you're falling asleep knowing you're going to die.
You don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you should assume
you don't
every
know.
time.
No, you don't know because it's
I'm dying.
Overdose.
Holy shit, I can't even stop it. I can't stop
It's an overdose, but you don't know because you just fall asleep, then you die. For an upper, you die while you're wide awake.
And you wouldn't want that.
No.
You wouldn't want to be there.
Nope. I just want to be like, good night, and then, Jesus? You know?
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in heaven.
Yeah.
And God's like, what'd I tell you about those downers?
Interesting take, Levi.
In moderation.
You're like, he's like, I know what you thought.
Yeah. You were wrong.
Yeah. You're.
No.
Have you ever thought, like, if you knew you were going to die, right? Like, let's say you were having a heart attack and for whatever reason, there was an epiphany. This is it.
Yeah.
Right? Would you do something funny? Depending on...
I've thought about this.
Like if it was just your nieces and nephews around you.
I think about this every...
Would you be like, hey kids, look.
I think about this every day. Okay?
I bet.
Every single day I think, is this it? Is this it?
Oh.
Any little pain I have in my chest, I'm like, this could be what? And then how much time do I have as I go?
That's so funny. You play out your death
yeah,
every single day.
It's just something that my mind like.
I'm dying.
My mind thinks about like that too much.
Yeah,
it's like one of the things that my mind thinks too much about, where it's like causes me anxiety. But I would mostly just want to communicate as best I could in the moments of me like figuring out I'm dying till when I die, the people that I love, to let them know that I love them.
You would?
That's like my main, like after I get those things out, then I could be funny or say something stupid, but I just want to like go out being like it's cool. I'm cool. Like, don't be sad. I love you. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be like that type of situation.
Okay, that would be pretty cool and sad and like all the perfect things. That's right. Really cool.
As long as I have enough time. After that, if I'm still alive, then I'll start making jokes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. See me, I don't even think like that. Like, I don't think nostalgia. Like, if I have to tell them that I love, like, it seems redundant to do it on your deathbed, you know?
Yeah, but if you know you're gonna die, it's the last time you could tell them.
Yeah, I'd see,
because this is the moment that they get to live with for the rest of their lives. And
I'd try and rip one last fart.
And if there's like a joke in there, it makes it less special to them, even if it like it's the same thing as like when you're giving a eulogy for someone who like everyone kind of hated, but it's like like we've said it before, like, oh, you know, that was Nate. You know, it's like if they have to like justify your last words with like, but that's, you know, that's Nate. That's how he would have wanted it. Yeah. You know, then you did a bad job with your last words, I feel like. Because you did it for yourself and you didn't do it for the people you love.
Yeah, exactly. But it'd be funny.
I know.
But I don't even know what I would do or say. Like,
yeah. I feel like when push comes to shove, you just want to communicate. You're gonna miss and like I don't know, like that you're gonna love the person who you're leaving behind. Man, you know,
fuck mom.
Yeah. Don't take another husband.
Yeah.
That would really screw with them. I would never say that.
Sit on my face one last time.
Yeah. Then it's like, now I got to tell this story. Well, It was, you know how Nate's a joker. Well, you know how he always tried to be, like, that's what it turns into.
Yeah.
It's not like he had this funny one-liner right before he died. It turns into your legacy as, you know how Nate tried to be funny all the time.
Tried.
Yeah. Well,
you know how he always forced joke?
Yeah. He went out with another uncomfortable non-laugh.
Yeah. Dude, to go out on a courtesy laugh.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how Jimmy Wade. That's how you're gonna go. You're gonna die with a courtesy laugh.
Everyone who's around you just kind of looks like, yeah. Like anytime the response is like, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you laugh awkwardly and shift eye contact.
Yeah. Whenever the response is a yeah and not a laugh.
Yeah, that's an L.
That's an L. They didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
They're agreeing with the point within the joke you were trying to make, but it was too much point, not enough joke.
Maybe neither.
Yeah.
Good possibility.
But every time I think about that, the next thing I think is chances are I won't even have enough time. It'll just be like, you know?
Yeah. Ugh.
And
that's so scary, that sound you made.
And unless I'm getting mauled to death by a bear on cocaine, it won't probably be a good story either. Nobody ever tells stories about how people died. You realize that?
Yeah.
No one's like, you want to hear how my dad died?
Yeah,
you know? Like, even if it was a good story, nobody's ever bringing that up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I could have gotten mauled to death by a bear that was on cocaine. And everyone learns all those details, and nobody's ever bringing it up. Like, you want to hear how Levi died? That's why it doesn't really matter if it's a funny outro or not.
Yeah, sure. And nobody's like, hey, you want to hear how my grandma died?
Yeah, you want to hear?
And then you're like,
you want to hear what her
slowly over the course of 3 years? Cancer.
But guess what her last words were?
Gargling. Really?
You'll never guess. Yeah, this is where it's funny. Even people who go out in like culturally significant ways, I feel like. I mean, like Pete Davidson, I would say is an exception, right? His dad died in 9/11.
Okay.
He talks about it. But like, how many people do you hear talk about the child they lost in the Parkland shooting?
Oh, right.
You know, like most people don't mention the way that their loved ones died.
Yeah.
Even if it's a significant event.
I'm actually going to use that as a conversation lead-in from now on. With people I don't know.
They're like, oh, nice to meet you. You're like, Parkland? You heard of Parkland? Yeah. You know the shooting?
You know those kids? Oh.
Yeah, my son. No, just like that's one of your interesting things about you.
My son went to Parkland.
Yeah. He's an activist now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't die. He's an activist.
Yeah.
And a huge puss.
Yeah.
No.
Now my daughter died in Parkland.
Yeah. The only person I would ever bring that up to would probably be like a complete stranger.
I thought you were going to say a therapist.
No. Somebody who like has no attachment to any of the details, any of the people. It's just like,
blah.
You want to hear how this person I know died?
Yeah.
It's a crazy story, you know?
Yeah. I am going to lead in with that from now on. Not the Parkland thing, but with do you guys want to hear how my grandma died? And then give like a long drawn out story of
or
her
just
dying
like
of cancer.
Let it sit. Just like ask and then see what they say. Like that's the social experiment is like, you guys want to hear a story about how my grandma died? And then just wait. And if they say yes, be like, what's wrong with you? Why would you want to hear that? That's
Why?
You want me to relive some tragedy in my life?
The fuck?
Thanks, but no thanks.
You're disgusting.
I would never. First of all, death isn't something we just like use for entertainment.
Yeah. It's not just, it's not story hour here.
Yeah. How'd your grandma die?
Yeah.
You see how insulting that is?
Yeah. I was an orphan. You want to talk about that too?
Yeah, that's the move.
Yeah. To get offended.
Yeah.
You want to hear how my grandmother died?
But yeah, I hope that the Cocaine Bear movie is good and like on a, you know, a bad but good level.
Yeah.
I feel like what's gonna ruin it is the sequel. Whatever they come out with next is gonna ruin the first one. Like,
I don't know.
the first one will be like kind of like Sharknado or whatever, like something good but bad because it's good because it's bad. And then they're gonna come out with like a methed out mountain lion.
Yeah, yeah.
The sequel. A tarantula on ecstasy.
On testosterone.
You know, yeah, exactly. And then it's just going to ruin it.
Dolphins on dope.
Like, this is based on a little bit on reality, and we can have fun with it. But once they franchise this thing, nah, it's gonna be a pass from me.
Really?
Probably.
What if it's
I can get on board with
Cocaine
one.
Bear 2?
Even that, I feel like, how is it different? It's not. It's the same story. I've seen it.
I've
seen it.
Same route.
Yeah.
Different pilot. Pilot's kid is now the pilot. And he had a son, and he grew up to be a drug pilot.
And then you're going to bring back one of the characters who survived from the last one who knows how to, like, fight a bear on cocaine.
Yeah.
Like, I've done nothing but study bears ever since
Bear
I survived that. Yeah. I swore to God that this would never happen to me again.
He has one scar on him.
Yeah.
Like all across his face.
Yeah.
Like a pirate of
or
the
like
woods.
Or like a 3 scratch type of, like some of the claws, you know?
But not all the claws.
Yeah, it's going to get bad if this one's good, it's going to get bad. That's my prediction.
I say can only get better from here.
All right, well, let's move on to our next subject. You remember last week?
Barely.
You remember we had the clip last week of the sheep walking in a circle for 12 days straight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fucking creepy summoning.
Yeah.
The demon.
It's not done.
Oh, good.
Because 2,500 for those of you who don't know what 2,500 means. 2,500 seals have been found dead on the Caspian Sea coast in southern Russia. Authorities in the Russian province of the Dagestan said it was unclear why the mass die-off happened, but it was likely due to natural causes.
Yeah, you know, like the season where 2,500 seals just wash up on the shore?
Because the scientists for the sheep said that the sheep were just getting restless. That's why they walked in a circle for 12 days straight.
Yeah, natural.
These scientists are saying naturally killed. 2,500 just naturally killed seals just washed up on shore.
Yeah, as they do.
I feel like the scientists are in on a little bit of this.
Nonsense.
I could have come up with both of these explanations.
A scientist worth his salt,
like,
will tell you that this is completely normal.
First of all, we don't know why or how this happened, but I will say one thing: it's completely natural, and it was most likely natural causes.
Yeah, I think it's a hate crime.
There's like. Or there's like a seal cult where they all drink a certain kind of Kool-Aid.
This is the Jonestown for seals.
Yeah.
Like they all drank the Kool-Aid.
Exactly.
2,500. That's a pretty good...
That's a lot.
That's a good number.
For a natural... Like, what's a natural event that could kill that many seals all at the same time?
Oh, fucking...
A nuke?
Yeah.
It seems like how do you kill that many seals
Lizzo cannonball
all at once? Yeah. Regional officials initially reported Saturday that 700 dead seals were found on the coast, but the Dagestan division of the Russian Military of Natural Resources and Environment later raised the figure to about 2,500 for those of you who don't know what 2,500 means. That's too many. It feels unnatural.
But you're thinking of cute seals. These are Russian seals.
These seals are like 4 times the size of the cute seals that I'm thinking of, which makes it even more preposterous. 2,500 2,500 of...
That's 250,000 for those of you.
Yeah. Of the big ones? Of these walrus-looking seals?
Yeah, they're
floating up on shore?
Fucking huge.
That's too many.
You think that's too many?
Yeah, like I can't think... Like
that's
what?
Just more fish for the rest of us.
You think like a hurricane would take out that many seals?
I don't know.
If it's natural causes, what in nature could have caused it?
Seals.
A shark?
A fucking lightning strike? Yeah, shark. No, shark would eat them.
Yeah, and there'd be blood and guts, and it'd be everywhere. So they all just died
of old age on the same day.
Or is this where COVID started?
Oh, this is something else.
They told us bats, but maybe it was seals.
Yeah.
It's in Russia. You think Ukraine killed off the seals? This is like a biological weapon that they set into the ocean?
Ooh.
That would suck. If that's the truth, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck. It's obviously right. I don't need to say it's not natural. No matter what the scientists say, this shit is weird. Like, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out it.
A seal scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like scientists are saying a lot of stuff these days. And it feels like I disagree with them more than ever.
Yeah.
But makes me feel... But that's the thing about society is that, like, if you deny what the scientists say, then you're an idiot.
You're the problem.
It's like, but did you hear what they said?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds stupid.
They said this thing is normal.
You're like, yeah, but did you go to school for seals? Are you a seal expert?
Where's your seal degree?
Because this guy read a bunch of textbooks about seals and...
Written by the guy right before him.
Yeah, and he loves seals.
And he totally loves seals.
So let's listen to that guy who says this is completely natural.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like all these explanations that scientists are giving these days for things, just things that are happening.
Just bullshit.
It feels like they all agree on... they all agree, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, yep. That's what we all agree. Everyone who knows about seals knows that this can happen.
10 out of 10 scientists believe.
Exactly. And so, like, you can't deny what they say. And also, like, if it's so obvious, explain it to everybody in a way that's, like, we can digest it.
Yeah, common.
That's the thing about COVID that I hated. It was, like, make a cartoon. Make some sort of, like, explainer video that dumbs it down. Like, dumb down the vaccine. Tell me here's a cartoon of it. Goes into your bloodstream. And this character, whatever, does this. And this character does this. Make it, like...
all 3 die.
Dumb it down so that everybody can try to comprehend it before you just, like, scientists say, you know?
Yeah.
And I hate that. I hate that scientists say, but it's like... you know, like make a frequently asked questions sheet. Like we're about to announce this wild thing. Here's some questions you might have. Like, did you consider this? Did you consider this? Is this whatever? Make that question and answer sheet.
Yeah.
Frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
So that once you make your outrageous claim, I can go to it and be like, does a vaccine work on transmission?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't even test for that.
Okay,
they
what
didn't
about...
even test for that. Well, now we can start making better decisions instead of just like, don't tell them anything. Just believe the science. Believe the scientists.
Believe the science. And then they start repeating, believe the science.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't work on transmission. What about prevention? No.
Sometimes.
Look, we'll just say you would be a lot worse if you didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what it comes down to.
Trust me.
Just, you know what? You're asking a lot of questions. How about you just trust the experts? Because guess what?
Trust the science.
I read a lot of books about this. Okay?
I have a sheet of paper.
I took a lot of tests about this. I think about this a lot.
Constantly.
So, just trust me.
I am the science.
So, we'll just have to go with the science on this one. 2,500 dead seals, and nobody knows why. Sheep walking in a circle in China for 12 days, and nobody knows why. The animals are doing crazy things, and they usually know before the humans know.
Something's going down.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Then again, maybe God just wanted these seals back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We've all returned things.
You know, it very well could have a natural explanation.
Yeah. Something.
You know, seals AIDS is going around or something like that.
Seals AIDS.
Or like seal
AIDS.
Seal syphilis is going around.
Sealphilus.
And it just took out a whole community of seals.
A whole seal community.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think this is they're gonna end up making a movie called Cocaine Seals about that one time?
Oh, there's your heroin seals.
I mean, this is basically what this story is actually doing. Like, this could be turned into Cocaine Seals if we end up finding out they ingested a bunch of cocaine. Because the cocaine bear story is actually about they just found a dead bear next to a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah, right.
They're like, let's make a movie about it. Well, this could be the beginning of the sequel.
Yep.
Cocaine Seals.
Yeah.
Just saying. Let's check their blood.
You'd think it's a quick...
It could be a fentanyl seal. I don't care.
Yeah, you could... It seems like you could just like put a strip in there and be like, oh, it's not fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's cocaine in this blood.
Yeah, just do a little dab, little taste test.
Little gum rub.
That there is pure white.
Yeah. Ooh, that's some kind of mackerel? Oh, I shouldn't have rubbed that on my gums.
Yeah.
It tastes like
actually
fish.
All these seals have syphilis. So
I have given myself syphilis from a seal, from a dead seal.
Yeah.
Tell that story. You know, I'd rather talk about my grandmother's death.
There you go, Hollywood. There's a story for you.
How Nate got syphilis from a dead seal.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's not a movie, I don't know what is. What would it be called? Sealphilus. This week's apology goes out to the bear community of the woods. Look, I feel so bad that you have been stereotyped by America for entertainment. Out of all the woodland creatures, lots of animals, you're the cokehead. I thought we moved past stereotyping, but apparently not. This really set us back a ways, but I will say I am excited to see the movie. So I am rooting for the movie, but I still apologize for stereotyping you bears.